Hello. Hello, Hypno Pro, and you amazing professional hypnotherapists, coaches, alternative or holistic practitioners. I am Susie Bowers, and welcome to Everything Hypnosis Pro. This is the segment for professionals who are ready to create a six-figure business and want to get the systems in place to make that happen. So hi there, I'm Susie Bowers, and I've been a hypnotherapist and coach since 1995, so for 26 years, and with a couple sidebars here and there, but overall, I've been working with clients all these years, and it's been an amazing journey, and I absolutely love it. So today, though, I started Hypno Professional about 10 years ago because I found a tremendous passion for helping other professional entrepreneurs to create successful business. I've brought in my years of experience in sales and marketing from my real estate career and some other networking careers and things that I've done that really exploded my business in a really great way. But what I learned early on was the importance of having systems in place. And I know it's really confusing. I'm getting a lot of feedback from many of my colleagues that are saying, the hardest part about all of this is the maze of social media, how to keep up with the website and blogging and all the little parts that go together. What should I focus on? What's the most important thing I need to focus on right now in order to bring in a steady stream of clients? And how do I get my own mindset in the right place so that I'm attracting clients that can afford to pay me to work with me, and the confidence that I need to have in order to charge what I'm really worth, all of those things. So that is what Hypno Professional is really all about in the six-figure success system. So I'm really happy that you're here. Thank you for joining me today. My whole purpose is to help you create a successful business, and I have not only training for you and a mastermind and weekly coaching, but also done for you services. So we have a team. I have an amazing team. We all work directly with you to get your lead capture website up and running and all of that. So I'll talk about that towards the end of this. And if it's something you want to find out more about and you're ready to invest in your business, really important. You have to be willing to invest in your business in order to take it to that next level. So if that's the case, then we can set up a time to chat, and I'll go in and review your systems for you and give you some really good feedback. Okay, so today, what I wanted to talk about was, how to attract clients locally and on a budget. So I'm going to discuss that. I'm going to share with you some of the ways that I attracted clients and still do in my local community. Now, I know with all the changes we've been through globally with the craziness and the shutdowns and all of that, a lot of us pivoted online. And I'm going to say to you, I've always seen clients online. That is nothing new for me. And I mean, even back in 2001, I worked with people over the phone all over the United States and Canada and even the UK. So being online does not affect the success of your sessions, because like I talked about in Everything Hypnosis on the California Hypnosis Center side, everything is energy. So our work, it doesn't matter where people are, our work, just like our prayers for people, reach them instantaneously. There is no time and space between what we do energetically, so we can help people that way. However, now having said that, you need clients right now. And sometimes if you're not talking to people on social media every day and really reaching out and getting out of your comfort zone, then the other way to do it is to get out in your community. So it's a different kind of comfort zone, but maybe that's an easier thing for you to do. So I'm going to share how I do that, how I've done that in the past, and how it's worked for me. And I'm also going to share with you a little secret that a very successful hypnotherapist shared with me. It's probably 10 years ago. And it's a secret weapon that is so friggin' cool, and it's totally free. So it's a good place to start. Okay, hi there. Thank you for joining me. It's good to see you here. And feel free to drop your questions. And then if you have something that we're talking about that you would like more information about, drop me a note so I know, or just message me and let me know. And we can set up a time to talk. All right. Again, I'm Susie Bowers from California Hypnosis Center and Academy, and also Hypno Professional Publishing. I work with hypnotherapists, coaches, alternative or holistic practitioners, chiropractors. I've even worked with herbal shops, actually brick and mortar stores, and helped coach the owner on how to create the systems for creating a successful multiple six-figure, even $1 million business. I've even worked with real estate agents and brokers with this system, and it works for pretty much any business. So I would love to hear from you. If you want to drop a note or say something while I'm talking, you're going to have to give my studio here permission on your Facebook there. So you have to use that link that was in the announcement. Let's see here. So you have to give permission for BeLive and Facebook to talk to each other. So otherwise, I'll get back to you after the show. Okay. All right. Okay. So today I'm going to talk about how I built a successful business locally. I'm going to get off the social media kick because I did all of that before social media was even a thing. And back when the internet first started, and I built my very first website with a webmaster, and it was grueling and painful because nobody was, it was new. Nobody really knew how to do it. And I didn't know how to copyright. I didn't know what to put on the website. I just knew that I needed to get one. So this goes back a ways, but then even more recently. So years ago, when I was in real estate, I joined my local chamber of commerce. Now, maybe you have a chamber of commerce in your town, or even an adjacent town or a suburb. And we have several in the area where I live in Stockton, California. The biggest by far, though, is the Greater Stockton Chamber of Commerce. And you can look it up. I mean, they're there. They've been around for 100 years, really long time. And it's got the largest membership, including not only small brick and mortar shops, online entrepreneurs, insurance agents, real estate people, also giant corporations that have hundreds of employees. So the opportunity there is really, really big, but you have to know how to work it. There is a secret way of working that. And this is something I've coached other business owners on for years as an ambassador of my Chamber of Commerce. So joining a chamber is not just enough. You don't want to just go join the Chamber of Commerce and then you go, okay, let the business come in. It doesn't work that way. And we used to joke about it when I was really active as an ambassador. I'm not anymore, but I was for 30 years, 30 plus years. We joke about it that it's just like joining a gym. If you join the gym and you don't go, you're not just going to magically get in shape just because you joined, right? Duh. But you have to get involved. So with the chamber, it's the same thing. You have to get involved. You have to show up. But to take that a step further, not only showing up for events, but also showing up as a leader in your community. So what does that mean? Well, that means getting involved. So the Greater Stockton Chamber of Commerce here, and also our Lodi Chamber, which is a suburb of our area here, they have ambassador groups, which are basically volunteer members that help at the mixers, help at ribbon cuttings and events, and show up at those things to make the new members, or whatever, to make everybody feel good and feel like part of the club. And so the ambassador group that we have here, we would go out to the ribbon cuttings. We get invited to go to any new businesses that join, any anniversaries, like somebody's having a 10-year, 20-year, 25 anniversary, they have a ribbon cutting. So what happens when you go to those as an ambassador is you get right in front of the business owner. So not only are you in front of a business owner, so you completely bypass any gatekeepers. You get a chance to chat with them, congratulate them, and be there. You also have an opportunity to share who you are. So in our group, ambassadors get up, they're standing there, and before they cut the ribbon, each of us gets to say, hi, I'm Susie Bowers from California Hypnosis Center and Academy. I help people stop smoking. And I'm right here in Stockton, California, and congratulations. And each of us would get to announce that. Well, almost, not every time, but almost every time I went to a ribbon cutting or I go to a ribbon cutting, I end up getting business because people are curious about hypnosis these days, or coaching, or whatever it is. But so I'm particular hypnosis, right? But let's say you're a coach, or let's say you own an herbal shop, same thing. You go in there and you say, hi, I'm Susie Bowers. I own XYZ vitamin shop over in something center, and I'm really excited for you. Congratulations. And I help people get their health back and overcome disease and stuff like that. I help them rebalance their systems, whatever your specialty is. So I talk about niching down all the time in the 6-figure success system. This is why. So even if you are a different kind of business, so like I work in an office today, I share space in a financial planning office. So my partner, she says, hey, I help people get prepared for retirement. So that's her niche. Is she focuses on a certain segment of the population. And then so every time she goes out, people go, oh, I want to know more about that. Now, does she sell insurance? Sure. Does she sell IRAs and stuff like that? Yeah, sure. But she doesn't say that. She says who she helps and how she solves a problem. So even in her niche, that same principle applies, is really getting clear on who you serve, who your target market is, and then speak about that to wherever you are. If you're at a networking event, if you're at a BNI meeting, whatever. So getting really clear on that message. So the ribbon cutting thing is a blast. So not only do you get to find out what's going on all over your town, but you get in front of business owners. So it's been hugely successful for me, because then you're getting a chance to build a relationship. So of course, that's the first step. You're getting out there, you're showing up as a leader in your group. Of course, all the other ambassadors see you that way. You help each other, you become referral partners. So you meet with those ambassadors, have a coffee or whatever, and get to know each other and share what you do, so that they have your business card when they're out and about doing their thing. They know when to refer you. They see, so let's say like one of my good friends who's an ambassador, his name's Scott. He sells property and casualty insurance, right? Property and casualty. So he does car insurance. So he's a sales guy. He's out in front of everybody all the time. So he goes to an office to talk to them about their property insurance, casualty insurance, whatever. And he sees someone smoking. He gives them my card. Oh, I see you're smoking. You got to talk to Susie if you want to quit. And it works just like that. You start create synergy between all of you just because you are working together on this volunteer team. Then, okay, so now let's put that over there. So that's one step. The other step is you've gotten in front of a decision maker. Right there, you are in front of a decision maker, and you are shaking their hand and you're saying hello, and you're asking, about them, and then you hear them talk. So you're getting to know who they are, what they specialize in. So let's say you go to a ribbon cutting for a dentist. That's a member that's been there, and it's their 25-year anniversary. You're never getting in front of that dentist if you just go knock on their door. That's not going to happen. But as a volunteer ambassador with your Chamber of Commerce, you are in the office because of their ribbon cutting, or maybe they have a mixer there or whatever. And now you're in. So you're getting to know them. You definitely take time to talk to them. But here's the key to all of this. This is where it really happens. And that is follow up. You've got to follow up. Follow through, follow up. So maybe you snap a couple pictures while you're there. Maybe you send a thank you note with your stuff on it. I have some here, it has my logo and my business name on it. And I put a card in there, my stop smoking card. So do you think a dentist is going to come across people who have crappy teeth that need to stop smoking? And he can now go, oh, you know what? You need to call my friend Susie. She can help you stop smoking. And it works just like this. So you send them a note, a handwritten note, and say, hey, it was so great. Congratulations on your 25-year anniversary. It was great meeting you and your wife, Joan. And I just wish you all so much more success. And so you're getting in front of them now a second time. And then maybe if you snapped some photographs of their event, of course, the chamber is going to do that too, but personally you can do that. And you definitely collect their card. When you get there, you get their information and you try to find their company email or whatever, or you tell the owner, hey, I took some really good pictures of your event. Where would you like me to email them? So now you can follow up with an email too and send those pictures over and say, wow, it was really great to meet you again. Do you think this is going to have an impact on them? Because you got to keep getting in front of them. Sure it is. Absolutely. Then you can even ask, hey, I know you probably come across people who've ruined their teeth from smoking. Would it be okay if I left some brochures at your office for your staff? Asking permission. They're going to be like, sure, Susie, it was great meeting you too. Okay, so that is really important that you do that. Hang on a second. I'm going to put this link out there. I don't know if you can. Hi, Farida. Good to see you. Here is, I don't know if that's showing the whole link. Give me a second here. Let me see if I can find it. Here we go. It's right here. Here is the link. If you want to make comments that I can see them, you want to definitely, there you go. There's the links if you want to show up on the Be Live in the Be Live studio. All righty. So back to what I was talking about. Okay, this is a really great way for you to stand out as a community leader amongst the other members in the chamber, and also to get out there in your community in a really a really fun way. You can also ride share, call another ambassador and say, hey, are you going to that ribbon cutting? You want to go together? That gives you a chance to talk, get to know them and what they do, see how you can help them. And when you're helping them, they want to help you. It's just that simple. And chambers of commerce are typically not really expensive to join, anywhere from, say $400 to $500 or $600 a year. And so you break that down by the month, it's a great, great deal. And being an ambassador is free. It's just your time and your gas. So you can work your schedule around that. All right, another leadership role you can take is to start your own ambassador committee within your Chamber of Commerce. One of the ones we did several years ago, which was highly successful. In fact, it's still going today. I'm not sharing that any longer, but it's still going, is our Lunch and Learn program. So how the Lunch and Learn program works is once a month you have a Lunch and Learn. So some people do it. It's like you tell people just bring their own free bag lunch. But the way that we did it, because our chamber had 1,000 members, we had several restaurants that were members of the chamber. So what we would do is we would have our speaker help us. We'd get a speaker that was going to come in from the membership to talk about some tip in business that would help anyone who came to attend. And I'll give you some suggestions on that in just a minute. But what we would do is we would reach out to our local restaurants, and so you figure you've got 12 months, 12 Lunch and Learns, and you find a restaurant or somebody in your group, or even a company that would want to sponsor, perhaps the company that is coming to do the talk. But if you do the restaurants, it gives the restaurants some more exposure to members. In this Lunch and Learn, they also get recognition in eBlast that the chamber does, because they've hosted and sponsored the Lunch and Learn, and they're providing lunch for everybody. So people get to come, and maybe you can charge them like $5, whatever, or you do it for free, but you give big, huge kudos to the restaurant who's giving the lunch, and then maybe you have them give out coupons or something like that. So it gets people to come into their restaurant and they get business that way. So it's a win-win-win for everybody. And you choose speakers. So you go through your membership and you find speakers that are going to talk on topics that are going to be important to the membership. So, for example, you might want to do like we had, I'll tell you the different people we had. I was a speaker, so I went and talked about the power of your mind for success and that sort of thing. But we had speakers come from IT to talk about security with your computers. We've had people, HR people, come in and talk about the new laws for your employees and what you needed to be aware of. We had people come in and talk about Legal Shield, why you needed to have your own personal legal shield or identity theft program and different scenarios. We had people come in from so many different members that did different things. We had insurance people come in and talk about why you needed to have life insurance and different kinds of life insurance for your family, for your business, if you're a key employee of your company, that kind of stuff. So we had lawyers come and talk about laws and legal stuff. I mean, it was amazing. And it's still going to this day because it's very popular. And our chamber conference room, it easily fit 50 people or more. And that room would be standing room only every single month. It was very, very popular. So also you get to put your own brochures and cards out and collect names and emails and phone numbers from the people who attended. This is key. So you have a list there because you're the chairperson and you work with your membership director or events director, but you go ahead and you collect the names, emails, and phone numbers and their company of every person who attended. Plus you'd have them reserve. So now you have an opportunity to follow up with those people. You get on the phone with them, you send them an email, you say, thank you for coming. Really great to see you there. And of course, you're going to go talk to them as they come in the door. You're going to welcome them, shake their hand, all of that stuff, get their business card. And you're creating that relationship and you can kind of pick and choose. You could say, hey, I help people stop smoking. I just want to let you know that. Or, I had my smoking brochure sitting there so they could pick them up. You could even put them out at each person's seat. So you could create a little packet with some coupons and specials on different members in the chamber who wanted to participate and put a little packet in front of each chair that they take with them. This is brilliant. I mean, it worked fantastically. Yes. Does it take effort? Yes, it does. But you're showing up as a leader in your community and people see that and they look at you and go, wow, I want to work with her. She's cool, So, and you go in there very businessy, but very friendly and you just make it a great, great experience for everybody. So that is the way you use a chamber of commerce to find clients and get them calling you. And then there's more. I have a long list of different opportunities that can come through a chamber of commerce, but this gives you a couple great ideas. And I wouldn't say chair something like that by yourself. You want to have help. So you could be the chair or two co-chairs or three co-chairs, just somebody that's responsible for getting the restaurant, somebody who's responsible for following up with people or getting the reservations for the room, somebody that's going to get coupons, and somebody who's going to be the liaison with the membership director there at the chamber. Anyway, it's a great, great tool and it works really, really well. All right, so there are more. I've talked about ribbon cuttings. I talked about creating your own lunch and learn program. Now, if your chamber already has stuff like that, find out how you can get involved, because they might be looking for a new chairperson. They may already have a lunch and learn program, but you come in there and you take these ideas I'm giving you and you make it rock like a rock star. All right, cool. Okay, so the last thing I want to share with you is my secret weapon, and that is something for free that nobody does. And I learned this from a very successful hypnotherapist coach about 10 years ago, and it is called a press release. That's right. Now, I don't have a hypnosis press release here for you that I'm going to show you. Give me a second here. I'm going to show you. I can find the dang thing now. Where did it go? I'm going to show you the press release I created for our lighted boat parade this last year in December. because it's the same exact principle. I'm going to show you what it looks like if I can find it. Hang on a second. I just uploaded it in here. Da, 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 da. We need some music or something. Okay, here it is. Okay. Hopefully you can see this. Obviously the print's pretty small, but okay. Our local yacht club, excuse me, our local yacht club does a lighted boat parade every year for our community in Stockton, because we are the San Joaquin Delta River comes all the way from San Francisco right through half of California, Central California, and comes right into downtown Stockton. So we have all these waterways here. So we have a lighted boat parade. This is really fun. So anyway, I wrote this for that. And basically there's some key components here. And I want you to understand that when you create a press release and you submit a press release, you can submit them everywhere. And they are free. And your newspaper will publish them and also online. So not will only be in a print paper if you have one, it will also be online. And so you have your contact information there at the top, you have your business. So for me, it would say California Hypnosis Center and Academy, and that would have for immediate release and the date. And then you put in your city where you're located, and then you talk about your new thing you're doing. So let's say it doesn't matter if it's new or not. Let's say it's new and improved. So I could put in here now, California Hypnosis Center and Academy now offering stop smoking in about an hour. So, and this la 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 la. So did this kind of training, got certified, has been helping people, blah, 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 blah. So you talk about it, you put it together and you submit it to the papers and they will run it. How about, hey, California Hypnosis Center and Academy, Susie Bowers, for immediate release. Susie Bowers just joined the Greater Stockton Chamber of Commerce. She is the brand new hypnotherapist that specializes in stop smoking. So you can get as creative as you want with this. Anytime you do anything, if you join a BNI, that could be a press release. Oh, Susie Bowers from California Hypnosis Center and Academy. For immediate release, Susie Bowers joins the local BNI where she offers stop smoking, or Kiwanis, or whatever. You can do press releases for anything and the papers will print them. It's free and people read them. So like once a month, this could be part of your strategy. Susie Bowers, California Hypnosis Center and Academy. Susie Bowers now offering hypnotherapy certifications in her office in Stockton, California, where she certifies other practitioners in her special, unique hypnotherapy certification training. Reiki, card readings, whatever you do, you say you coach high performance athletes, now adding in golf peak performance coaching, whatever it is. I mean, anything you do, you can act like it's new and do a press release and people will read it. They will see it and it's totally cool. So this is your magical tip, your secret tip I'm giving you. And there is the correct way to do a press release. You can look it up online. There's plenty of examples, and there is a specific format you need to use. So if you want a copy of this press release, so you can look at the format and kind of see how I wrote it, just drop me a note below and I'll get it over to you, or just message me and I'll get it over to you. And if you're watching this video on the replay, let me know that. So I know you saw the replay. If you're watching it live, let me know you saw it live. That would be super great. Okay, let's get rid of that. I hope you're getting some good nuggets from this today. Please let me know so that I know I'm helping you. I want to make sure I'm giving you training on things that matter to you and that will help you grow your business. If you have something in particular that you want to learn about that I have not covered or I'm not covering, please let me know. I'm more than happy to train on whatever it is you're struggling with, any area you're challenged or you need help. There's that. Now, let's talk about a couple things here before we go. So I'm going to show you this, and I'm going to minimize myself here. So part of the six-figure success system and the Hypno Professional Publishing platform, I have been building systems for practitioners for 11 years now, 10, 11 years. And I love it. It's so fun. I love to dig into your business and your personality and create your lead capture website for you. So if you are struggling with technology, you just can't keep up with it. I'm sorry that the spring is springing, so I've got tickly nose today. If you just can't keep up with it, you need to have a lead capture blog. You need to have your CRM set up. You need to connect your social media with all of this. You need to be listed on all the search engines and have a search engine optimization all done for you, all with the key thing of branding you as the expert in your niche and continuing to keep that brand going and thriving and moving. So here's the thing that we've noticed, and you probably have too. We all snoop on social media. That is just the way of life today. So, if you're looking at a business on, say, Facebook or LinkedIn or wherever you're looking, and you're wondering about them, are they for real? You see something, grabs your attention, or maybe you even hit it in the search box, because Facebook and all these social media platforms are their own search engines now. A lot of people shop on Facebook. They'll put something in there, like they're looking for a chiropractor, they're looking for hypnosis to stop smoking, whatever. And you come up, and they go look at your profile, and your profile has nothing on it, or you don't have anything that's inspiring them or showing your brand and that you are the professional, the perception is that you're not very good. The perception is that you're out of business. That's the worst thing that could happen. So like if you're a restaurant or a real estate agent and there's nothing on your social, people are snooping you out, that's the perception they're going to have, that you're just not very good, or you're just not even in business anymore. Ouch, that's horrible. So that's part of the system. So you can look at these different plans I have up here. We do it all for you. And it also includes the six-figure success system training. You get the whole coaching program. So when you invest in and work together with us, we do all this for you. We take all the guesswork out. We train you, so you know exactly what your part of the role is that you need to be doing. And we go from the basics all the way up to doing live video like I'm doing right now. We train you in every possible way, so you know how to go from where you are to where you want to get to, step by step, so it's not overwhelming. So the six-figure success system is all recorded trainings, and I add to it all the time, that will help you put your systems together if you want to do it yourself, or you can work with us and you get that training anyway. It'll be included in your website build. What else? So let's just take a look here. I'm going to show you the system. So I've done some master classes on this, and this is basically how it goes. These are the things you need to have in place to be successful. And it doesn't, brick and mortar, like I am in my office right now, you're online, you need to be doing both things. But in order to make it happen and make it so easy for you, you got to roll up your sleeves in the beginning. It takes a little effort for a couple months. It's an 8-week program, six-figure success system. But here's the blueprint. Everything revolves around giving your free gift out, which whatever that's going to be. And that could be true in person as well. And building the relationship. Everything you're doing is revolving around capturing leads, giving your gift out, and building the relationship. And the way you build the relationship is you've got to get them off social and into your email list. So you can see this, you kind of go around the circle here. You got your website, which is your lead capture system. You've got your social media. You've got your Facebook lives or whatever, your challenges, contests, whatever you're going to do. You've got your e-newsletter, so your e-blast, your speaking and networking, which is kind of what I was talking about earlier, things you're doing with your Chamber of Commerce or other organizations, and how to use speaking events to build that relationship, to start that funnel, branding you as the expert all the way, the entire way along. And then the next thing you want to do from this system is book calls with people, book calls and consultations. So whether you book a call and you do the consultation over the phone or via Zoom, because maybe they're not local, or you're booking a call to get them in your office for a consultation. Everything revolves around that. And that's how you're going to create a six-figure business. That's how you're going to be successful. Getting clear on what you charge, how many clients you need to see, all that stuff. It's all built into the six-figure success system. And you can find that at sixfiguresuccesssystem.com. So there it is right there, sixfiguresuccesssystem.com. And here's the exciting news. It's been a work in progress. So this is the official book cover for the Six-Figure Success System, Passion, Purpose, Prosperity. This is for hypnotherapists, coaches, and holistic practitioners who want to make a difference. And the book outlines step-by-step everything I'm talking about here and how you can use the step-by-step system to create that success in your life and in your business. And it goes all the way from beginning, getting your mindset in the right place, getting your systems in place, all the way to building wealth and your exit strategy. What are you going to do after? I mean, you're just going to let all your hard work go by the wayside, or are you going to build a legacy for your family? So we talk about all of that in the book. So as soon as it's ready to launch, there will be a pre-launch, and I'll be letting you know it's going to be coming out in a big way. And I'm going to ask for your help to help me help it go #1 bestseller by downloading the pre-launch Kindle version and leaving me a review. That would make me so happy. I would appreciate that. Okay, I'm going to say El Wiedersehen. Have a fantastic rest of your day. It's a wonderful Wednesday, and I love you. And I really, truly, sincerely just want you to be successful beyond your wildest dreams. Thanks for joining me. This is Susie Bowers, and I am out. Hold on here. I got so many things going on here. All righty, let's take that out. And let's go here.